morning. Today is December 18th, so one day post my birthday. So very, very important day because I'm still alive and I'm still here. Yay! I am on my way to deliver a cake right now. It's a Sonic cake, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty spectacular. It is, it's quite good looking, actually. If I can figure out a way to put the picture of the cake in this, thing, then I will, because you have to see it, because it's beautiful. Anyways, I started out this day way a long time ago, and I actually already recorded, but halfway through the recording the sound went out and I didn't realize it, and for some reason I was like, let me go test it, and then I did, and it was out. So yep. But the kids have a half a day today, so I have to go pick them up. I'm going to be picking them up kind of late because of this delivery, which takes precedent over getting them home. Like, they can chill at the library today, which is what they're going to do. And I went to the gas station and I met this guy. His name was Chris Brown. I remember his name because when he told me his name, I said, yeah, he's a pretty awful person. I don't know if he knew what I was talking about. He was like this, I don't know, really old white man who just kind of looked at me like, huh. Yeah, it was really funny. But I got home from running my errands, and yesterday I was talking about how the only thing that I have wanted from my birthday is a cake, made for me. And of course, my family did not make me a cake. And it actually didn't make me sad this year. I was just kind of like, that's what I expected. Now, however, I get home today and I know that I've been talking about my single white female. I'm pretty positive she forgot it was my birthday and found out yesterday because of Facebook, which is how everybody found out about my birthday. And so I came in today after my errands, and there was a cheesecake sitting there that said happy birthday. And it actually made me cry because I was literally just saying yesterday how nobody has ever made me a cake, and I just wanted a cake. And well, other than when I was 17 and my friend's mom made me a cake, but I wanted a cake, and she made me a cake. She didn't just make me a cake, but she made me the only kind of cake that I actually truly enjoy eating, which is cheesecake. So I'm so excited to eat that when I get home. It's a mini one. It's like this big. It's like a mini cheesecake. Last year, I told Chris that I wanted, for my birthday, I wanted strawberry cheesecake filled strawberries from Cole's Cheesecakes. I don't know if you've ever heard of Cole's Cheesecakes, but holy crap, they are legit. I am so glad that we are, one, in the same industry. Two, I'm glad we don't sell the same thing, because I can't do cheesecake that good. Like, I can't. I mean, I know when I have a weakness, and I'm not saying it's a weakness, I'm just saying it's a weakness compared to Cole's, because it's legit. And not only that, but he's actually a really good person, and so is his mom. They're a very loving, God-filled family, and I really enjoy them. But yeah, Cole's Cheesecake, it's the most amazing thing ever. Earlier I was talking about how I ended up staying up last night until 2:30 in the morning watching the Diddy documentary, and one, way more fascinating than I thought it ever possibly could have been. Two, I have never been able to stand Diddy. I've never liked him. It's always annoyed me that he's been in everybody's videos. He's always like, he has no talent. He can't dance. He can't sing. He can't rap. Like, he got big off of other people's talents, but I can't say that completely, because he was able to see talent. He knew how to promote talent, and he made his money being in the places that he needed to be. Now, was he shady? Yeah, AF. He actually would insert himself in people's music videos and then charge them for having him in their videos. I wish that I could hire somebody and then have them pay me for training them. Because that's essentially what he did. Like, he hired people to come onto his record label, and then he not only made money off of their record sales and their stuff, but he made money off of them directly because he charged them for knowing him. Like, what the actual F? And then he goes around and acting like Biggie is his best friend and he's his life and all this other stuff, and it turns out Biggie paid for his own funeral. Like, he said that he was going to give the biggest funeral that New York has ever seen, and blah, 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 blah. And I guess when it got too expensive, he had Biggie's estate pay for it. Which, I don't know if you know anything about estates and funerals and friends and family and stuff like that, but I feel that when you say you're going to do something the biggest that anybody's ever seen, then that you should probably be paying for it. Like you shouldn't have the person who died pay for it. Like, you took it. Oh my gosh. He's such an awful human being. And it's amazing that I was like 14 years old and I'm like, man, I can't stand that man. Just never liked him. Never. And it kind of grosses me out that people admire him so much. I don't know if they still do, but I'm sure somebody does, because when he comes back, he's going to try to do a comeback. Somebody's going to go into it, because we have short memories and we forgive like everybody, and nothing ever means anything. And then I also realized that the only difference between Diddy and Trump is that Trump told people how to handle him. They said, we're going to send you to jail. He said, I'm not going to jail. We said, okay. We said, don't say that. He said, I'm going to say it. We're like, okay. So that's the difference between him and Diddy. He had FU money, but not FU personality. I mean, he did to a certain extent. Dude, don't get me wrong. He got away with way too much stuff for far too long to have not had to not, like, you couldn't get as far and as long as he did without having the money that he had. Right. Now, Trump, whether he had the money or not, he had the mouthpiece and he talked a big game. And for some reason, he found a group of people that didn't believe in education or reading, or I just ran a red light because I couldn't see because I'm behind this effing truck. I blatantly ran the red light. I could not see it at all. I thought everybody was going because everybody was going. No. Anyways. Yeah, so that's all the time that they get from me on that. We are opening a shop in Cal Air, which is a city next to the city that I live in. And I'm excited, but I'm cautiously excited, because the last go around didn't go so well for several different reasons. And I am extremely blessed to be in this situation to where I do have a place that I can call home for my shop now. I picked up the keys, and that's the most I've been able to do because it's December and it's our busiest month of the year, so we haven't even been able to move in. So I'm pretty much paying this month just to have the space. But I did that kind of knowing that in the beginning because I wanted to make sure that I got the space. And the way that I've seen it over the last couple of years is that the space that I'm in, it usually doesn't stay open for super long. It's open often, but not long in the times that it's open, if that makes sense. It's in a downtown area, and it's a little hard to, it can be hard to find it, but I'm going to try to do everything I can to make it easier to find, to get to. And I am going to have a party for the opening that I do plan on it being a pretty big party. I'm inviting the whole world to come to Anne Vinay and Kid Cakes, because if I'm going to change the world, I might as well let the world know who I am, right? And last night I went to a party, a Christmas party for this group that I'm in, and we did a white elephant. That game is brutal. I love lottery tickets. The number one person got a bag of lottery tickets. I was number 3. I stole the bag. I had it in my possession up until like number 18 or 19. And then this girl got her stolen. So then she stole somebody else's stuff. And then that person stole my lottery tickets. So then I had to steal the Starbucks gift card. And it made me so happy. I love when I make out on White Elephant. I always get something garbage. I decided that I'm no longer picking. Like, I'm just going to take, because it's good to know what you're going to get, which is better than ending up with something you didn't want. So I would prefer to pick like from somebody else. Also, I got to figure out how to be number 1, because did you know that if you're number 1, you go in the beginning and then you go again last, and then like you give everybody's gifts up for whatever unless they are locked? You know how crazy that is? So I mean, other than playing the game the way that I did, which I got exactly what I wanted, because I either wanted the lottery tickets or I wanted the Starbucks gift card. It was one or the other, and I got one. I was trying to hustle though to get the lottery tickets back, but it didn't work out. And my brother, he's the one who had surgery on his mouth. He's special needs, and he needed a whole new grill. So my parents took him in and got a whole mouthful of teeth. And he is extremely happy, but in so much pain. And out of everybody in the whole entire world, if I could take my brother's pain away from him and put it on me, I would deal with it, just so he wouldn't have to. Like, and I'm not saying that just to give I mean, out of all of the people that I've ever known, he does not deserve to have any pain, especially that deep. Like, he had bone grafts and stuff done. Like, I don't know. But he wants us to go visit him. My mom wants us to come there on Christmas, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna probably sleep all Christmas Day, because I don't have the kids. So as far as I'm concerned, Christmas Day doesn't exist until I get the kids back, which is the 28th. That's when we'll do our Christmas. But I think that Tommy's birthday is going to be done on that day with the other family. So we'll probably do Christmas like a day or 2 after that. Either way, Christmas doesn't exist until I have my kids with me. So I won't be celebrating anything. And well, I guess I'm not until I am, is the best way to put it. And I think that's actually it for today. Since I already went on my rant this morning that didn't get heard, whatever. This will just be a short one, and I will say today is going to be a good day. And oh yeah, I'm supposed to go get drinks with a friend. He is taking me out to go get drinks for, he said it's for my birthday. I think it's because he just likes to hang out. He is my really good friend, which is funny because I used to date his son, and then I didn't date his son anymore, but me and him became friends somehow, which is weird. Like, we like live in the same city, and so I guess that means that we became friends. I'm friends with all of my exes. I can say that I'm friends with some of my exes' dads. Like, that's different. But he likes to hang out with me. I think it's because he is, older and lonely, and I help him with his dating profile online, and I help him pick out chicks, and I help him say like what to say when he finds somebody that he's interested in. It's kind of cool. I like our relationship because he's just a good guy who has good intentions and who just likes to spend time, so he can have my time. And I did try to hook him up with my friend Diana though, but there's this other lady that I'm thinking that I might want to set him up with. However, I'm on the fence because she is extremely smart, and she is loving and kind, and just I just love her to death, and I want her to go out with my friend's dad, but he is the opposite of her intellectually speaking. And I don't know if she's gonna go with intelligence over kindness or whatever, but I think that sometimes you just need somebody who's gonna make you happy. But for some of us, if that person is not smart, I mean, me personally, I really do like a dumb guy. I mean, but that's different though, because I like a dumb guy when it's for fun. Like, I couldn't marry a dumb guy, or I couldn't like severely date a dumb guy. I just couldn't do it. So however, for fun, dumb guys are the best. Like, we'll say intellectually challenged. They are the best guys because the only thing they care about is what's in front of them and the simplicity of life. And it is so refreshing. And there's a saying that the key to happiness is ignorance. The more you know, the least chances are that you're happy. Knowledge is power, but knowledge is also depressing AF. And so I'm actually going to ask her, because I would really like for them to at least go out on a date and see what happens. That'd be kind of cute. Who knows? I just know that he is a kind, loving, giving guy who, cherishes the people that he's with. And I feel like she deserves that. So I'm going to see if I can set that up. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I am in, where am I at? The city is called Rome, Texas. I don't want to say I don't know where that is. I mean, I don't know where it is, and I just drove here, but it's not the same as knowing where it is, like on a map. Like, I just know that it's north of me, because I'm pretty sure that's the way I took on the highway to get here. I'm really bad directionally speaking. I'm really bad at geography as well. and I'm okay with that. But I am almost to the lady's house, and I'm gonna see if I can put the picture of the cake on here because it's pretty legit. And now I will say, I hope that you have a beautiful day today. I hope that you get everything that your heart desires within reason. And I hope that you are kind to those around you. Have a beautiful day today. I will. Peace out.